I'm going to show you how to run regression analysis with plausible values using examples from PISA, TIMSS, and PEARLS. First, you need to load the intsvy package, and we're going to be using the regpb functions for PISA, TIMSS, and PEARLS. These are our independent variables, so there is an argument x where you need to define the independent variables in your model. Here are SES, and these three variables are teaching practices that are reported by the student. This is cognitive activation, this is teacher-directed instruction, and this is student-oriented instruction. This is our grouping variable, which is the country ID, because we want to run regressions within each country. This is the data set that we are using for the analysis. And this is the dependent variable, which is math performance. This is the label of the plausible values. I'm going to run this line, and you will see now that R is performing regression analysis within each country, producing 400 regressions because we have 5 plausible values and 80 replicate weights. This is the output. So you get your estimates for each of the independent variables. So these are the coefficients. You also have the standard errors and the t-values and the r-square. And you can also plot your results if you assigned an object to this output, which is what we're doing now. We're assigning an object, which is reg1, that is going to be equal to the output we have just produced. And we're going to use the plot intsvy reg function to plot our coefficients. So this is a plot of the point estimates of your coefficients and standard errors. You can do the same with TIMSS and PEARLS. The independent variables here are these three variables, and the dependent variable is math performance. Note here that these two variables are factors. So R is going to treat them as different categories, and he's going to compare the effect across the different categories, omitting one category that is going to act as a reference. This is the same as dichotomizing these variables. If you wanted to treat these variables as continuous, you need to change them to numeric variables. And then you can also produce the same plot that we produced before. This is a regression with PEARLS data, and I only have one covariate, which is the student's sex. And you might want to do this to, for example, compare whether differences between boys and girls in performance are statistically significant. So you could produce a table with mean performance for boys and girls with the mean PB function, and then with the PEARLS reg PB function you can evaluate whether these differences, looking at the t-values, are statistically significant.